higher ed could afford me the ability to essentially dip my toes into any project I wanted, and which was great. And then afterwards, as I was able to do a lot of these projects and see them come to fruition, seeing that impact on students was a big high for me. And so that made me realize that higher ed is probably where I want to be. So I started a cybersecurity team from the ground up. It was a competitive team, and I was simply energized by the opportunity for myself and for the institution to move into a new area. But what I got in return was how this impacted the students. For me, developing and coaching young talent was great, but watching them find that confidence and grow and thrive and eventually secure roles in major companies and three-letter agencies, it's been incredibly rewarding. I'm appreciative here at Kaskaskia that it seems everybody can bring their whole self. It's not about conforming to a particular expectation of a department or a team, or about showing up and trying to fit into a particular expectation. Just showing up as your authentic self and contributing the best way that you can, I think is great, because we all have unique perspectives and talents and experiences. I hope this actually is a hallmark of all of higher ed. I've been fortunate enough to have this at my previous institutions as well. When people feel seen and valued and empowered, that's when the real fun begins, and it happens here at Kaskaskia, and hopefully it happens at all of higher ed. If you aren't feeling overwhelmed, you're probably lying to yourself, but it's a good feeling. I mean, there's so much new stuff coming out, and I think if you get into the IT world, I mean, you like getting your hands on stuff and playing with things, and so it's exciting at the same point. And trying to get these tools and this technology into people's hands and seeing how they use it can be exciting and worthwhile as well. What I have told others that have moved on, and I tell my team, is that, try to leave the institution in a better spot than what it was yesterday. Always keep that ball moving forward. Remember, the students are at the heart of everything we do, so everything should revolve around the students, especially in IT. Embrace change and innovation, and higher ed, and for that matter as well, because we're all going through a lot of change and a lot of innovation, and so we need to stay on top of it and embrace it. Being in an HR role now, I even more see the value of investing in relationships and leading with integrity. The greatest work doesn't happen alone, and when you have a great team, the tide raises all ships, and that's a great feeling. And lastly, just stay curious, keep learning. We're in higher ed, and we should all be learning, because when you stop learning, you stop growing and doing great things.